Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Anime King 2. And today I'm going to be giving you part 22 of Uchiha Naruto the Sage. Remember to get this one to 100 like as usual. Share to all of your friends on your social media platform. Turn on that bell notification, stay posted, and if you haven't yet, what are you waiting for? New viewer, go ahead and click that red subscribe button and join the Anime King family. And also, I have a main channel, Anime King. I'll be leaving it in the description, the top of the description. So you guys can just go ahead and click on the link and it will take you to my main channel where you can enjoy over 400 lovely what ifs. So without further ado, let's get straight in this new episode. Start the intro. You can change. You satisfy the rage in me. Take away my pain. You satisfy the rage in me. Oh, Naruto revealed himself that he possessed the sharingan, while Sarutobi revealed his heritage and tell everyone that his name is Naruto Namikaze, the son of the fourth Hokage, as most people was in disbelief. Naruto faced off against Gaara in the last episode, as he beat Gaara in the forest, and Gaara reverted back to normal, not turning into the full Shikaku. Naruto decided to let them all go, as he told his group, with Shikamaru and Kiba and Sasuke, to let the Sand siblings go. He then headed back to the village, as he was tired from using his Susanoo and his Mangekyou Sharingan so much. It really drained a lot of chakra. So yeah, basically that was the last part we left off, but you guys can go ahead and check it out for more smaller details and enjoy. So let's continue with the story. Konoha seemed to prevail through the invasion, as they face off against two villages, the Sand and the Sound, and the village still live on. But the people were still in shock because the death of their Hokage, Sarutobi Hiruzen. As we skip to Naruto, he sat alone on the top of his apartment building. He didn't attend the Sandaime funeral. His views on the old man was different from other people's views. The death of the old man didn't concern him. Naruto had no attachment to the old man. Things was moving faster than he thought they would be. Every piece was already in their position. All that was left was for someone to ignite the flames. Naruto didn't count on Sarutobi dying because they will need a new Hokage, and Naruto hoped that Danzo wouldn't be the one, because if he get the position of the Hokage, things would become really bad. If Danzo became Hokage, his movements in the village would be restricted. So the only thing he could do was had Zetsu assassinate him. As he sighed, he then jumped off of the roof, heading his way. At the Hokage's office, Homura and Koharu, the elders, and the former teammates of the Sandaime sit in the office. After the burial of the Sandaime, they called Jiraiya to make him an offer. Konoha needed a leader. There was still some destruction that needed to be corrected. To calm the people down after the invasion and the death of Hiruzen, they need someone, a strong leader, to calm the people's nerves. Jiraiya, I am sure you already know why we called you here, Homura said to Jiraiya, as Jiraiya nodded. So Jiraiya, will you take the position of the Hokage? No, Jiraiya replied simply, as that was the easiest answer he ever gave. He didn't want to become Hokage. What do you mean no? Koharu said, raising her voice. You have to take the offer. You are the only one who is suitable for this job, and the only Sannin who is still loyal to Konoha. Still, I cannot become Hokage. I am not cut out for it. I failed to protect Sensei. Besides, if I became Sensei, who would run my spy network? And you guys know how important it is. and I will not be able to do my research, which is the most important, Jiraiya said, as he didn't want it to become Hokage. Jiraiya, you need to think about what you're saying. You are the strongest in the village. We need someone like that. 2. Leave the village so we would not appear weak after the death of Hiruzen. No, I cannot be Hokage, Jiraiya said, as a thoughtful look then came on his face. I am not the only Sannin that is loyal to Konoha, he said, as the two elders then went quiet. As Koharu looked at Jiraiya, you can't mean her. Jiraiya nodded. But she has not set foot in the village for 20 years and refused to come back every time she was asked to return. I know, but all I need to do is convince her to return back to the village. Give me 2 weeks and I will return back with her, Jiraiya said. Do you even know where she is? No, but I will find her. Fine. I will give you 2 weeks, but if you don't come back with her, then you will be the next Hokage, Koharu said, making Jiraiya nod. You can take some Anvu to look for her, the elder offered. Jiraiya shook his head. There is no need for that. Taking Anvu with me will only make her feel threatened. I already have someone in mind who can accompany me. Who? Homura asked, as she was wondering who Jiraiya was thinking about. Naruto, Jiraiya responded. No! Given the show of the exam, he still needs to come to the council and we need answers because we do not know if he's loyal to the village or not. Allowing him to leave with you might just give him the opportunity to make a run for it. He will not run away. I will make sure of that, said Jiraiya. If he wanted to, he would have done it already. And wouldn't it be better for him to answer your new questions in the attendance of the Hokage? Jiraiya countered. Okay, fine, but if he run away, it will be on your head. Moreover, you have to remember that he is Minato's son, so IWA might try something. I am well aware of that, Jiraiya said. Well then, I will be going, he said, as he jumped through the window. Homura turned to Koharu. Are you sure it is wise to let him take the boy with him? I am not sure if it is wise, but we will send a squad of Anvu to tail them, and Jiraiya will be there also, so if the boy tries to run, Jiraiya will stop him. As the both of them nod to each other. In an unknown location, Orochimaru was angry. His body was melting down. It was rejecting him. He needed to transfer and take another body. And Sasuke wasn't in his possession, so we couldn't take Sasuke. Orochimaru's door opened and Kabuto walked in with a glass of water and some pills. It's time for your medicine, Orochimaru, said Kabuto as he handed him the tray. Orochimaru took up the pills and drank the water to swallow them. How are we going to solve your problem, Orochimaru? Kabuto asked, worrying about his master's health. I will have to transfer to a new body soon. This body is rejecting me. If I don't do it, I might die. But otherwise, did you still have the blood sample that I gave you when I come back from branding Sasuke? Yes, Kabuto replied with a nod. Good. Study it. Find out everything about that blood sample, Orochimaru ordered. If I may, Orochimaru, whose blood sample is it? Kabuto asked carefully. Naruto, Orochimaru replied, as a confused look came on Kabuto's face. Well, Kabuto, I am curious. None of Naruto's parents are Uchihas, but he has the Sharingan and the Mangekyou Sharingan, so that means Uchiha blood is running in his veins. And with this blood sample, I will test it and find out more. Kabuto nodded. I will be on that right away, Lord Orochimaru, as he headed off, leaving Orochimaru with his thoughts. Back at the Leaf Village, Naruto apartment, he was sitting on his bed when he heard a knock on his door. As he wondered who that was, He went over and opened the door to find Sasuke standing outside. Naruto quirked up an eyebrow. He wondered what Sasuke wanted from him. "What can I do for you?" asked Naruto. Sasuke looked down and struggling to say what he wanted to say. He was acting like a shy girl as Naruto looked at him. Naruto then sighed, knowing that something was on his mind. He told Sasuke to enter. Sasuke walked inside and looked around Naruto's apartment. The place looked neat and everything looked clean. It looked like a woman lived here. It was just so clean. "Are you really a Uchiha?" Sasuke asked, in a down tone. "I already gave you an answer to that." Sasuke gritted his teeth. Sometimes he hated how Naruto answered questions. But if Naruto really is a Uchiha, that means they're from the same clan, and he is not alone anymore. True, he did not like Naruto a bit, but if Naruto is from the same clan, that changed things. And Naruto wasn't like Kakashi, who had a borrowed sharingan. His eyes were original. "Why didn't you ever tell me or say anything to me?" Sasuke asked. "Because I did not want to," Naruto replied simply. Sasuke went quiet again. As he then spoke, "You have the same eyes as that man. I know how you awakened them. So answer me, who did you kill?" Naruto's eyes morphed into the Mangekyou for a second, before returning to the normal color. Sasuke could not tell what was going on in Naruto's head. The only thing that changed was his eyes. "The tablet, you are making use of it," Naruto said, as he did not answer Sasuke's question. "You read the stone tablet, so you know the secrets of the Mangekyou." "You know about it? How?" Sasuke demanded to know, as he also forget that Naruto did not answer his question. "Were you expecting me not to know of it? It is a property of the Uchiha anyway." Sasuke calmed himself down. "I really don't like you, Naruto," Sasuke said before he continued, as Naruto corrected him. "No, you just envy me." Sasuke glared at Naruto because it was the truth. Naruto had more power than him, power he needed to kill Itachi. "We are from the same clan, and there is just the two of us in Konoha. I think that we should talk." It is obvious that Sasuke used all of his willpower and swallowed a chunk to say those words. He was forcing himself because regardless of his feelings, they were both from the same clan. As it stood, the clan was nearly extinct because of the massacre that happened years ago. "All in due time, Sasuke," Naruto said. "Now, you must leave," Naruto said, in a tone that didn't leave room for argument, as he sent someone in the apartment. Sasuke just sighed as he got up and leave, as Naruto, "Turn around, you broke through my barrier," said Naruto. "Well, that is to be expected from a seal master," Naruto said. Jiraiya appeared out of nowhere with a grin spread across his face. "You are lucky that I was inside of the apartment. If I was not in here, this apartment would have self-destruct," Naruto said with a straight face, making Jiraiya wince to the idea of the apartment being self-destruct with him inside of it. And the way Naruto said it, there was no way that it was a bluff. "Why did you set up something like that? What do you have hidden in here that you don't need people to see?" Jiraiya asked, trying to figure out Naruto. Naruto brushed past his question. "So tell me, why are you in here? What do you want?" "Can't I just come here and see how you're doing?" Jiraiya responded. "You can, but I just do not want to see you. Now, get to the point." Jiraiya walked up to Naruto as he had a seat beside him. "You have this sharingan. You can activate it, deactivate it, and it seems that you have all of the abilities, and you know how to use them. So tell me, Naruto, how is it possible? I knew everything about your appearance." Your father was like a son to me. If one of them had Uchiha blood in them, I would have known about it. Jiraiya spoke as his expression changed into deadly serious. Jiraiya, said Naruto, you are a spy master. You deal with information gathering. I cannot just tell you how it is possible. Use your spy network and try to gather intel on me. When you get something valuable, come back to me, Naruto said to Jiraiya. Jiraiya was a spy master. A challenge like this would prove interesting to the Sannin, but Naruto knew that Jiraiya wouldn't find a thing about him. So, you're not going to talk. It is just a matter of time before your council grab you and drag you to their chambers and force you to talk. And if you refuse, they might even have someone enter your mind to find the answers they need, Jiraiya said with a smirk. Personally, he would not approve someone entering Naruto's mind. But if he refuses and that is the only option, make me? I would like to see one of them try, Naruto said with anger in his voice. Now, if that is all that you came here for, you may leave, Naruto said to Jiraiya. Jiraiya sighed. He will have to start searching things about Naruto, but first he will have to start with appearance. Naruto was not going to give out his secrets that easily. That aside, he had other business to attend with Naruto. He then looked at him. No, that is not all that I came here for. You and me have a mission, he said as he glanced down at Naruto. I am not interested in doing any mission with you, Naruto said. You are going on a mission whether you like it or not. We have to find my former teammate and convince her to return to the village to become the next Hokage. Like I said, Jiraiya, I won't take any mission. If you force me to go outside of the village, I won't return. Jiraiya stared at Naruto. If it was someone else was receiving Jiraiya's gaze, they would have break down in fear and do as he demanded. But not Naruto. He doesn't seem scared or anything. You will not be doing me a favor by coming with me, but you will be doing Konoha a great deal of finding a new Hokage, and yet you refuse, Jiraiya said as he shook his head. Your father would be disappointed in you. Jiraiya was expecting a reaction out of Naruto, but he got none. Even if Minato was alive, Naruto wouldn't care what he thought of him. That man's opinion meant nothing to him after what Madara told him. Naruto then looked at Jiraiya. Me taking this mission will not serve Konoha. The only reason why you want me to come with you is for us to spend alone time together. For you to turn me into your apprentice. Because of me being there, the Senju will not change her response to the question you asked her. So that being said, there is no reason for me to go on the mission with you. Jiraiya knew, and he wondered how Naruto found it out so quickly. He didn't really need Naruto's help to try and convince Tsunade, because even if he came, Naruto really wouldn't do anything. He just wanted to find a bond between him and Naruto, because he messed up by leaving Naruto a long time ago and didn't even come and check up on the kid. But this mission will give him a better chance of being close to Naruto. As Jiraiya looked at him, please Naruto, let's go together. I know I screw up, but I am trying to fix my mistakes. Can't you give me a chance to fix up for that? Jiraiya said, as his voice took a pleading tone. Naruto shook his head. I told you, I don't hate you for abandoning me, so there is nothing for you to settle. I can talk to you without any anger, but I don't need any emotional attachment to you or anyone, Naruto said. Jiraiya went quiet for a moment. Naruto seemed to really not hate him, but at least Naruto talked to him. So he just sighed as he looked at Naruto and smiled. I guess I'll see you when I return with the new Hokage, Jiraiya said as he left. Later that night, Naruto thought of something that he'd been relenting to do. He then closed his eyes and focused. When he opened back his eyes, he was in a large sewer. As there was something sinister at the end of the sewer, Naruto started to walk as the drips of water echo. As he stopped in front of a large gate with a piece of paper that had a kanji for seal on it. As he saw two large red eyes open up and looked at him, as the giant Kyuubi revealed himself from the darkness of the cage, as he rested his head on his paw. So my jailer has finally decided to grace me with his presence. The Kyuubi said in an amusement tone, "Have you come to tell me that my prison sentence has been cut short?" Naruto knew that the nine-tailed demon fox was being sarcastic. Is this what the great Kyuubi was reduced to? A mere sarcastic Beiju who keeps up all of his hatred for humans and wait on his time to escape. How pitiful. The Kyuubi glanced at Naruto as he could barely contain his rage. "Watch your mouth, human. I may not be able to do anything behind these bars, but they won't hold me forever. And you will do well to remember who you're speaking to." So easily provoked and angered, Naruto murmured, but the Kyuubi heard him. "I know that the seal cannot hold you forever. If you were complete, I am sure that you would have broken out. But you're not complete, not as strong when you attack Konoha. Nevertheless, you are still the strongest out of the 9, even if you're incomplete." The Kyuubi knew what Naruto meant by incomplete before he was sealed. Into Naruto, Minato split his chakra into two, sealing half into himself and half into Naruto. That was what Naruto meant by incomplete. His other half was missing. Seeing the Kyuubi silent, Naruto decided to tell him what he come to say. But guys, I'm gonna be ending this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notification to stay posted. Remember to share to all of your friends on your social media platform. And if you haven't yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that red subscribe button and join the Anime King family. And I am going to be posting 2 What If on my main channel tonight. So remember to go across and enjoy. So without further ado, I'm out. Peace.